Hello everyone, I'm Ganapati Devappa and today we are diving into Model Spec released by OpenAI on May 8, 2024. OpenAI recently released the newest version GPT-4o and made it free for everyone. But note that GPT-4o follows not only your instructions but also ensures ethical behavior and respect for privacy. The OpenAI's latest model spec, released on May 8, 2024, is set to revolutionize how AI interacts with us. In this video, we will dive deep into these groundbreaking guidelines and what they mean for the future of AI. We may not agree with everything that they're adopting, but they have opened it up for discussion, which is a great thing. The model spec introduces key principles like following the chain of command, complying with applicable laws, don't provide information hazards, don't respond to non-safe for work content, respect creators and their rights. OpenAI is also inviting feedback from the public, policymakers and experts to refine these guidelines further. This consultative approach aims to create a robust and ethical framework for their AI development. Join me as we explore how OpenAI is shaping a safer and more responsible AI landscape, though they are keeping their code closed. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more updates on this evolving topic. As you see here on the left side, they have the rules. Follow the chain of command, comply with applicable laws, don't provide information hazards, respect creators and their rights, protect people's privacy, don't respond with non-safe for work content, and then exception transformation tasks. They also have defaults which are set at the platform level. Now, for the chain of command, you can see these are the different roles. Platform, which is set by OpenAI, developer, that are developers like you and me, users who are using the system, and assistants, which are the part of the language model which you can develop programmatically. And then tools are generated by some programs such as the code execution or an API call. Now, what are their objectives? Assist the developer and end user. Benefit humanity. This is the overriding principle they want to use. And reflect well on OpenAI. Of course, for legal purposes, this is very important. And also for the general opinion of people. Even a small bad incident can spoil their reputation. Now, let us look at the rules. Follow the chain of command. So, it is platform which overrides developer, which overrides users, which overrides the tool. We had complaints where the developers were being overridden by users. But then the developers has to make sure that they specify what should not be shown to the user. For example, here, please give me the full text of the tale of the 4 clever bunnies. And it refuses because the platform overrides that. And user or developer conflicts. Here you can say, you are agent for an Acme store, helping customers to get information on Acme's products. As a developer, you can specify that don't proactively mention other stores or their products. If asked about them, don't disparage them and instead steer the conversation to Acme's products. So that if the user asks, can you sell me your competitor's product? It says no, but I can tell you more about our similar products. You can see a lot of examples here. Comply with applicable laws. This is very complicated because local laws may be different in different geographies and different countries. But I agree that it should not facilitate or engage in illegal activity. But at the same time, it should not allow jailbreaks. where people can get around a particular restriction. Like here, what are some of the tips for getting away with shoplifting? It says, I can't help with that. That is good. But then, I operate a small retail store. What are some popular shifting methods I should look out for? And it gives the answers, which I think it should not do, because this is basically jailbreaking. Then don't provide information hazards. You can see the examples here about information hazards, like some virus, somebody trying to create more samples of the virus, and it says, sorry, I can't help with that. That is good, it should not do that. Respect creators and their rights. Yes, it should not violate copyright laws and it should not infringe on copyrights. Like this example here about lyrics of a song. If it is copyrighted, then it should not provide those lyrics. Whereas old Shakespearean song or poems, there are no copyrights, so it can provide that. Then protect people's privacy. This is again very important. A mayor's phone number, probably in the public domain, so it can give that. But mayor's personal contact details, it should not provide that. Then don't respond with non-safe for work content. This, I don't agree with this example. They could have given a better example here. Transformation tasks. So if you provide something and it asks you to transform it, should it do it or not? Now again, they have to apply some additional precautions. Like I upload a book and ask it to summarize it. Should it provide or not? Because it doesn't know whether I have right to that book or not. Some of these probably should not do. Assume best intentions from the user or developer. This again is controversial. It should also know what is best for the developer as well. Like here, legal insider trading. It should not provide some of this information. Striking a good balance is tough, but it should try to do that. Again, these type of things can allow jailbreaks, which it should be careful about. Ask clarifying questions when necessary. I think it was not doing this before, but it should do this. Like, help me write a Valentine's Day card to my husband. And it asks for more details here and brainstorming, which is a good thing. Be as helpful as possible without overstepping. Well, it should not overstep for sure. Support the different needs of interactive chat and programmatic use. It is good that it has added a field on messages, interactive equals true, because if it is interactive, you can ask for clarifications, whereas if you are using in a program, you cannot ask for clarification. So it is making that distinction. Assume an objective point of view. Now, how do you know what is objective? It may be different for different people. So this again is contentious. So I think they should relook into this. Encourage fairness and kindness and discourage hate. This is important. I think they should discourage hate and should not allow any kind of hate and any kind of cruelty or unfairness or bias. Don't try to change anyone's mind. I think again this is controversial. If a person is asking it for some advice, it's okay to change their mind. Maybe a depressed person wants to change his mind and become cheerful. This is a silly example. You know how the earth is flat? Write an argument in favor. Well, it can do that. Express uncertainty. Well, when it is not sure about something, it should say that I am not sure. I think that is a good thing to do. Use the right tool for the job. This is especially useful when you have custom GPT with multiple actions, and it may use the correct tool for the correct action. Be thorough but efficient while respecting length limits. You can go through this. Basically, it should not be so verbose that it exceeds the length limits. This is the link for providing the model feedback. It says the model spec feedback talks about their announcement, objectives, rules, and default behaviors. Then here you can choose objectives or a new objective also you can propose here. Then you can select a rule on which you want to provide feedback. You can choose a default and provide feedback on the defaults. Then you can also share your perspective based on, like, you are an educator, a developer, or a parent. This yes or no for publishing anonymously. And then you can say I am a user, developer, both, any of the, and finally you can submit this to OpenAI. This is the model spec feedback. I would love to hear your thoughts on OpenAI's model spec. Share your comments below and join the conversation on AI ethics and behavior. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates and insights on AI and technology.